Hello folks, I am the Ghost with Knife, and welcome back to more Mega Man X3, more Doppler Fortress. Let's get right into this. As we go through... Wow, Doppler! Place has just... Yeah... I guess, you know, who cares about the storm clouds outside and stuff? We needed a nice breeze in here anyways. So as you can tell, Doppler's Fortress looks like it's been through a bit of a ringer. Thank you, Double Dash. Thank you so much. I didn't want to deal with that. And now this enemy can't hurt me. Checkmate. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna make our way through Doppler's Fortress here, and yeah, it's a little bit messed up. I'm not quite sure why it's messed up. It's like someone went through and went on a rampage through here. I think Hawk Armor is good here. Hawk Armor is like the best armor in the game because it can fly, and it's got the missiles. It's just really good. Yeah, it's pretty good here. Even though I'm definitely not doing so hot right here, we're conserving our health with it, and that's the main thing you want to do with the Hawk Armor. So I believe we go up next. We do. So this is like one of the only times where you actually need to air dash. Shoot. Give me a second. There we go! Double air dash coming in handy there. Thank you, Gold Chip. And for all the other effects you do that I totally remember. Oh, right. I got this. Right, I can't use that here. So there's a secret. I'm gonna tell you something now, because I'm not gonna come back and beat the game with it. If you go through this stage, I think without the golden ship, as Zero, in that area, there's a mini-boss you can beat. And if you beat the mini-boss, something happens and Zero gives you a... Oh, that's right, when you stand still with this armor, you heal. If you stand still long enough with the gold armor, that's one of the bonuses. I forgot about that. I mean, I remembered entirely. But yeah, if you beat the mini-boss with Zero, he gives you a special item that you can't get with the golden chip. So, yeah, something to look out for. Because I'm not going through the game with it. I don't have the time or the patience for this game to play another playthrough with it. I mean, like, I know there's a better solution. People are just going to be like, oh, well, why don't you just use the password system and use a password? Because I don't like this game enough to play it another time. And plus, I just don't want to, honestly. It's just a matter of I really don't want to. So, we're coming up here on... Oh, right. So you break that, and then this happens. So welcome to, like, the weird spike caterpillar area. It's not hard, it's just annoying. Because there's enemies that can shoot you, and they really like to, and then you gotta shoot this thing and then just move over there. It's a very time-consuming area. But yeah, I believe the armor, if you stand still long enough, drops you health, which I believe can also transfer to your sub-tanks. And I totally did remember that before I got here. Because I'm an expert at Mega Man X3, as everyone knows, even though I kind of hate this game. So I believe this is one that you can skip over. Yeah, my memory of Mega Man X2 does not fail me. But yeah, those spikes are instant death because, you know, they like to do that in Mega Man X series. So I don't think that if you hit the top, it will kill you, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does either. So as we get in here, we're gonna hold up just a second. We're gonna heal up. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time we ended this. He's been sending us hidden messages every single episode. And now, we have to stop him once and for all. My waiting has finally come to an end. Prepare to die at the hands of the world's most advanced riding armor, the new Goliath! Fire! We end this! So yeah, Vile's ride armor now has more crap it can do. But that's right. So the best way to do it is just like the other ride armor fight. You just go to the far side of the map and jump. Much like Blizzard Buffalo, this fight is very easy. At least this half the fight. Much like the fight from before, it is in 2 stages. I did that to myself, honestly. So he's gonna shoot his little. So yeah, those poles that he shoots at you actually block your movement, so you have to jump over them before he gets to you. But if you just dash to this side of the room, he doesn't get to do anything. And now Goliath goes down, and Vile is dead. Once and for all, and you son of a goat! Let's end this, Vile! Now this fight is legitimately hard. Because I kind of botch it. I'm botching it horribly because I haven't done it in so long. But yes, Vile is back up to his old tricks. This fight is pretty much just like the first one. Oh, but he's got a new blaster now, as you can see. Oh! Ah! He's choking me out! I need him to get on frame. That's one thing you gotta worry about with Vile. Like, he can't actually, like, go off frame, and when he does, it makes this fight even harder. But yeah, he's got a new blaster attack, an attack where he literally chokes you out. But yeah, Vile is just up and at him with this. Oh, that's right, that doesn't do damage, it stuns you. I think his weakness is Race Blaster, so we're gonna use that. I don't remember. But yeah, if that attack grabs you, it locks you in place. But he's got a dash attack to, yeah, Race Blaster is his weakness. But Vile, this ended by my hand. This began with my hand, and it ends with my hand. I want him to do the dash. Do your dash. Do your dash. Do your dash, you coward! I'm letting him think this is his win. Do the dash. Do the dash. You know what? Just get out, Vile. You have a 1 HP, Vile. We're done. Don't think this is the end, X. I will haunt you to the day you die. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Vile has been defeated. Overall, I do love what they did with his boss fight this time around. It's probably my favorite boss fight in this entire game. No, that's a lie. It's my second favorite. I love the new attacks that he gets, the new weapons, the new armor. This is just such a fantastically done fight. This is one of my favorite parts of this game. And so is the next area. So, because I don't want to play through the game twice, I will tell you that the area before this actually has, I think, another boss you can go through. It's like this big water boss. It's like a jellyfish. It sucks. It's really not worth going back through and playing it again. If you want to look it up, I definitely recommend you do, because it is another boss in the game. But yeah, if you beat Vile the first time around with a weakness of his, much like Bit and Bite, he will be destroyed, and you'll be replaced with these other fights. And the area going to the Doppler 2 boss won't be destroyed and has even more enemies, I believe. So yeah, cool little tidbit about Mega Man X3. That is one of the things that I do like about it. There are stage interactions, even if they're very minor. So when we get back, we will end this with Dr. Doppler. Dr. Doppler, the main antagonist and legitimate 100% final. That music changed, though. Oh. Oh no. Wait a minute. This isn't Doppler. This is... Wait a minute. Oh no! It's the 8 Mavericks again! Who would have seen this coming? Who completely forgot that you were supposed to fight the 8 Mavericks before you fight Doppler? It wasn't me. Oh my god, it does work. So yeah, if you stand entirely still, your armor with the gold chip does drop you health. So, we'll be right back, because I'm gonna farm up some sub-tank. As you can see, our sub-tank is fully farmed up because the gold armor is best armor. I will say the gold armor chip is legitimately one of the best upgrades in the entire X franchise. It's just a shame it's in this game. This is Buffalo. Oh look, it's Buffalo! Now I can show you Buffalo's weakness. Not Hyper Crush, which I forgot I had. It's the Parasite Bomb! Here we go. Yep, that's what his weakness does. I know, very exciting stuff we got here. It does stop him in the middle of his charge, which is cool. It's just not very exciting. You know what we'll do? Let's get him with the bees. It's time for the bees! So if you hold it, you actually can lock on bee attack him, which is pretty cool. So while he's charging you, you can hold your charge weapon and have him chase you and just take continuous bee damage. So yeah, his fight is even easier with his weakness. Which makes me really excited for Mega Man Corruption, because, or Mega Man X Corrupted, I think it's called, because they make the Blizzard Buffalo fight so much better in that. If you don't know what that is, it's actually a fan game, and I will leave a link in the description to some of the cool stuff in that game, because I am excited about it. I legitimately want to play that game. It looks like so much fun, even though it looks even harder than any other Mega Man game we've played. So we're gonna go to the right now, because I don't remember the bosses in any of these doors at all. This is Seahorse. Well, Seahorse, buddy, you're still a cool boss, but you're just gonna have to take some damage. Oh yeah, by the way, his bubbles, as you can see, and this is the main reason you want to do this to Toxic Seahorse, his bubbles were actually super threatening. I'm just kind of messing about with this boss. So yeah, his bubbles, if he will do them, yeah. Or in the first stage, they bounce up and then they splash down on you. In the second stage, they like to just bounce around. God, I love Toxic Seahorse. He's such a cool boss. So they bounce around like that. So his shots do change as the fight progresses. But his way of doing it is he does a lot more of a grounded approach. If he shot two bubbles, one going up and then one bouncing around, I think it would be a little bit harder. Like this a little bit more challenging, but honestly, this game's pretty hard by itself, so I'm not going to give Mega Man X3 any more incentive to be any harder. But yeah, going through the Mega Man X3 bosses one more time. And hopefully this time we get to appreciate all the bosses. I feel like there's some bosses that I said I was going to fight without their weaknesses. And that was the last time I recorded, which was like a month or two ago. And I don't want to do that. I've changed my mind. I legitimately don't want to fight these bosses with their weaknesses, because I don't like it. And some of them I think I need their weaknesses for endgame. And we're not even gonna bother with this boss. Get out. Oh. Get... Oh. Get out! I don't have much to say about Blast Hornet other than, like, his weapon destroys him. And I love it. You know what? How much health you got? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Vengeance will be mine. Hey, Blast Hornet! Oh! So, Giga Crush does not do what it does in the last game. We're gonna use this because it's faster. Oh no, it's not. It's still... Woo! This is going fantastically, isn't it, folks? This is some high quality content we got here. I'm just, I forgot. Giga Crush does not do what it does in the second game, where it does a screen clear in the second game. I don't remember what it does. I think Giga Crush just gives you access to your charge attacks easier. It is useful for the final boss. And I will 100% use it on the final boss. And then there was you. So Neon Tiger is still gonna suck. This boss is just awful. So I believe if you sit right here, you should be able to attack him from the appropriate angles. I just don't like this boss. Until he like jumps on the wall at that angle and you can't hit him. And he dodges his weakness twice. I think I need this weapon, so I'm gonna stop using it. I think you need it for another boss. It's been a minute since I've gotten to the last part of the game. I'm so impatient with this last part of the boss. Also, fighting this guy with a fully maxed out charge buster sucks. Because he just likes to just dodge it every 5 seconds. Oh my god, die! I hate Neon Tiger. I got nothing to say about some of these bosses. They're just annoying and I hate them. It's okay, because we're almost done with Mega Man X3. And I never have to play this game again. I've tried not to be so pessimistic with this game on this playthrough, but I genuinely dislike this game. I genuinely dislike so many aspects of this game. Is this potentially the hardest Mega Man X game there is out there? In my opinion, maybe. Between this one and X1, these games are both just absurdly hard. They can be fair. I feel like Mega Man X1 is a lot more fair, though. Whereas this game just throws you through the grinder at the start for no reason. And then makes you have to, like, play the game essentially crippled because you can't get any of your armor pieces. So, yeah, that's just my thoughts. There's too much grind to get the stuff that you need, and you can't really get any of the things you need till endgame. And then even then, you've got to go back through and backtrack just an absurd amount just to get stuff done. And I think that's Mega Man X3's biggest problem. It's just too friggin' time-consuming for a Mega Man X game. You can't just breeze through this game. I will not be fighting you with your weakness. I don't remember what bosses I need their weakness for. But I do know that Catfish is annoying. And I hate him. Because much like Blast Hornet and Neon Tiger, his pattern just isn't fun. Once you get to the second half, though, things get easier. I just don't like his weapon. There's probably a much easier way to beat this boss, and I'm just complaining. I just really don't like him. What? Can I help you? Do the thing. I just wasn't close enough, my bad. So yeah, without this, I just don't like this boss's pattern. Like many bosses in this game, I just don't like them. A lot of Mega Man X3's Mavericks I just really dislike. Especially compared to other games. This just isn't my Mega Man X game, but don't worry. This is the one before my favorite. Which has a huge slew of bosses that are all incredibly fun and worthwhile. And we are getting to the point where, like, the game does get into, like, the final gear. And once we get here, it is a lot easier, especially when you get the golden armor. It's just getting here. Like for example, let's take this healing ability that we have. Yes, it's good, but much like the rest of the game, it takes too much time. It's an absurd amount of time. Just like, let me get my health and get going. Anyways, we're gonna fight, I don't remember. Raw Fish. I believe his weakness is Tri-Thunder. it doesn't really do much against him. But he does a bunch to you. Oh yeah, don't use the charge attack against him either, because it makes you too vulnerable. But yeah, much like every other boss in this game, even with his weakness, it takes too long to kill Crush Crawfish. And we fought him legit in that one fight, so I'm just gonna beat him with his weakness. So you can use his Triad Thunder to get out of his grip if you're fast enough. I'm just not. If I could just... There we go. There's Crush Crawfish. Still a really high damage boss, even with endgame tier stuff. I think the reason I took so much damage though is because I was trying to beat him with his weakness, which just isn't recommended. So yeah, as you can see, no matter what, Crush Crawfish is just a challenging boss. But he's also like a fun boss, so like I'm not gonna complain. Out of all the base Mavericks in the game, I think Crawfish is my favorite outside of Toxic Seahorse. I like both of their design for their fights very well, and just the way they look is really cool. And as much as like Crawfish's stage is forgettable, it's cool. The fact you get to like shoot the submarine and then the like level turns on its side is a really cool factor of it. And Crawfish himself is a pretty legit boss compared to literally every other boss in this game. Some of them are memorable because they're just like your first boss, and your first boss in most of these games will always be the most memorable in my opinion. But yeah, that's just Crawfish, where he's a great boss. Probably the most interestingly designed boss in the entire game. He really does have one of the most unique Maverick mechanics out there with how his claws and his weapons work. Because he isn't a boss that's like gonna shoot you with 1,000 different projectiles. It's simple, yet also really complicated. It's great. Who am I kidding? My favorite boss isn't Crush Crawfish. It's still Gravity Beetle. Gravity Beetle's still the best. Is this him? As you can see, many of these end-game boss areas are very interesting. So, yeah. I think Race Flasher is Doppler's weakness. So we're gonna fight Gravity Beetle here, like the good old days. So remember, if you jump over that one, you know, Gravity Beetle, he's his own master. He does what he pleases. I still love this boss. So I don't know why he does 2 projectiles sometimes and other times he doesn't. Don't ask. I think if you jump over him, he's guaranteed to do 2. Let's find out. Yeah. So if you jump over him while he does it, he's guaranteed to do 2. I do like... Oh, that's a cool little feature. I didn't notice that before. If you noticed earlier in the first stage of the fight, he has really low jumps, but when he activates his gravity well, he gets higher jumps so you can jump over them. That's such a neat feature that I never noticed. Megaman X3, you're full of surprises. Buddy, can we make this fight a little bit longer? Still the best Maverick in this game. Crush Crawfish, you're cool, but Gravity Beetle is the king of cool Mega Man X features. Man, that's so neat. Goodbye, old friend. I didn't look up a weakness chart for the end of this until like the very, very last boss because we don't need it. The last boss, we 100% need it. Because the last boss of this game is dumb. It's the reason I don't want to play it. The last boss of this game is absurd, but we'll be back after I heal. Okay, I think we're actually at the last boss of our little boss rush. And after this, I will cut off because this episode's gone on a very long time. Hello, Tunnel Rhino. You insufferable troll. Let's do this. Wanna like do what I want you to do, Tunnel Rhino? Nope, you just wanna kind of half run at me. You know, as much as I dislike Tunnel Rhino, I will say that he's not a bad boss. Compared to other bosses in the game, he's hard because of how like inconsistent his pattern is. But he's not a bad boss. Compared to like Volt Catfish and Neon Tiger and Blast Hornet, Tunnel Rhino's pretty cool. I do think the Hyper Armor gimmick in this game is a little overused, which kind of ruins it for him, but Tunnel Rhino, you're not that bad. Perhaps I judged you too harshly. Alright, that's it. We're all done with these Mega Man X3 Mavericks. They're dead. We did it. Now we gotta see their ugly mugs again. Except Gravity Beetle, but he's beautiful. Now, I believe this will be the end of this part. I don't remember if there's more level after this, but we'll have to find out in the next part. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys then.